Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my channel. It's coffee time. Oh, so good. Yes. Oh, by the way, I'm doing couponing. If you guys haven't watched my video from last week, I showed you guys how I got a massive couponing, and there's a lot. Couponing haul. I show you guys how to do step by step, super easy. And I'm already working on this week's video for CVS. I'm so excited. It's not going to be a big one, but I'm definitely getting some essentials for super, super cheap. So I'm going to probably post that. No, I have to film it first, but probably most likely tomorrow, to be honest with you. But I'll show you guys how to do the quick, easy breakdowns. All you need is your phone. So like I promised you guys, I was going to be doing couponing videos also now, just because, you know, with everything going on, everything's so expensive. You definitely want to save. Like, for example, I got all that cereal for free. Yes, for free. So anyway, if you haven't watched that video, just to at least get an idea of how I'll be doing these videos, definitely check it out. I will link it down below. So friends, I know this is a haul video, but I just wanted to just quickly acknowledge two people that I just want to say a huge thank you to. So you guys know I've been raving about the McDonald's apple pie coffee, right? So I just want to say shout out to Linda. She was kind enough. I think she sent me 3. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. 2 people sent me, 2 more people, including Linda, sent me some K-cups. I've already put them away, but I just want to show you the visuals. I think she sent me 1 big one or 2 little ones. I don't remember, but I know she sent me some. Linda, don't get mad at me. But she sent me some K-cups, right? And so thank you so much. And she sent me a really sweet note, and also some toys for the kiddos. Leo already like snatched one of them, so I have a few more to give them. But Linda, you're super sweet. She's been a subscriber. I don't really call her a subscriber, but she's been subscribed to my channel and has become a friend of mine for a very long time. She's actually in New York, so it feels like home, you know. And she's super sweet. She loves Winnie the Pooh. So she sent me some K-cups. And honestly, I don't remember if she sent me 3 or 2, but I literally have a stockpile of coffee now. So Linda, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the gifts. And I think she also sent them some churro bites, because I have an extra. Oh, sorry, I just got a notification. Oh, yes, I got a notification from something I was waiting on. So anyway, what a great way to start the day with some very exciting good news. Anyway, so I think she also sent me these. I apologize. I already took everything out of the box and putting away, so I'm trying to remember who sent what. But anyway, and then also Myra, shout out to you. I'm so sorry. I know I told you I was going to give you a shout out, which I am. So Myra is actually, I think you're also on the East Coast. I don't want to say what state, you know, I don't want to be giving all your business, but she sent me also, I think she also sent me 3 boxes. She sent me 3 boxes of McDonald's cake, the McDonald's apple pie cake cups. So with her, it was originally supposed to be like a little trade. So I was supposed to send her 2 of the ghost mirrors from Dollar Tree and the little girly ghost, which I was able to get 1 mirror and of course a little girly ghost. So I sent her those. So we were supposed to do like a little, you know, barter. So I gave her that and she gave me this, but she ended up giving me more. She ended up giving me like 3 boxes. That I remember. She gave me 3 boxes of McDonald's K-cups, sent me the sweetest note, and she also found this. And it's extra special. Well, it's very special because it's a calico, and you guys know how much I love calicos, because I have Daisy is my calico, and I also had Maggie, who is in heaven. She passed away at 1.5 years old. If you guys know, I don't want to go into the whole details, but you guys know it's very painful to talk about. But she sent me the sweetest note. Like, I don't want to read it to you guys because it's, you know, it's not like super personal, but it's just, I feel like it's very special to me, so I don't want to read it on camera, but it was very sweet. And I love this mug, and look inside, it's got a little rat. But not only that, friends, you will never find this. This is not, you can't get this in stores anymore. You know why? You know, if you guys can see that. Pure One Imports. This is Pure One Imports. Like, this is like truly a vintage. Like, I ugly cried when I opened that package, like, because I could feel the love, and I could feel like the care, and like the fact that she went out and found this. I was like, it was so sweet. And I just want to say thank you to Myra for the sweetest note, for sending me extra coffee. I know I was supposed to send you 2 mirrors and I was only able to get 1. but she was still kind enough to send me extra things, and including this gorgeous mug, which I will cherish forever. And I'm telling you guys, I'm starting to cry again. I apologize. This means so much to me, and this symbolizes how, like, to me, this symbolizes all of you. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm waiting for everybody to send me something, but I just mean like the thoughtfulness, the careness that you all pour into my channel every single day. You all mean so much to me. And Myra, thank you so much for the gifts. It was truly, I am so touched. This means so much to me. And again, it's from Pier 1 Imports. And basically, I feel like it would be like the equivalent of Home Goods now, back in the day. I mean, when Pier 1 was around, I was a little kid, so it's not like I'm really gonna go in there. But, you know, but this just means so much to me, that the thoughtfulness, you know, and this just represents all of you, like the thoughtfulness, the kindness, the caring that you all show on my channel. I am so grateful. And I just love the fact that you guys, you know, comment back my little sayings, you know, La Dollar Tree, Comadre, all the little things that I say, the community, you know, it means a lot to me. And I just want to say thank you so much to, you know, to Linda, to Myra, to every single one of you who watch every single day. It just really touched me. And it just reminded me of how blessed I am. And, you know, it's interesting when, like, God closes one door and you're like, why? Why did this happen? Or why did that person, you know, walk away? And, no, and like, you don't really understand at first. And then after a while, you see the bigger picture. And I'm like, you know what? I trust God. I trust God as to why things are unfolding the way they are, and why certain doors close and why certain doors open. And now looking back at the bigger picture, now it's all starting to make sense. So, friends, I'm sorry. I know I'm over here getting all emotional and teary-eyed because, you know me, I gotta cry every once in a while because I have emotions and I like, you know, and I can't hide them. So, but I want to say thank you again, a super heartfelt thank you to Linda and also to Myra for the very kind, sweet gesture. You both have truly touched me in a very special way. So thank you so much, my beautiful friends. So, all right, friends, let's jump into today's video. And I'm actually having my McDonald's apple pie coffee. If you guys are able to find it, please grab some and let me know how good it is. And tell me you're not gonna get hooked, because it is delicious. And what I like to do to top it off real good is that I like to put the brown sugar creamer from Trader Jose's. It's really good. You don't need to add any sugar. It's already, like, obviously it's brown sugar creamer. So you just literally pour that into your coffee and you're set. So, all right, friends, let's jump into today's video. And speaking of God, it is so funny because, yes. Okay, first of all, these are not for me. So let's not start the rumors. Oh, Sway wears Uggs. Okay, actually, even if I did, I'm like, who cares? They do sell Uggs for men, actually. So I'm like, anyway. All right, so I was looking for these, right? Everywhere they're selling out because they're actually really soft. What's funny, I was watching Vivian Try's video last night after I bought these. Oh, they really are soft. Look at the little fur. And she was raving about them. And I was like, you know, and I just had them in the bag. I hadn't really like felt them. I was just like, okay, whatever. I found the right size. But these are really nice. Yeah, so I love watching Vivian Try. She's so funny. But anyway, so I was looking for these for the bestie because she is she's in New York, right? And I'm like making sure that it's the same size. Okay, because the other thing was that they were separated. They weren't like attached. There was no string to them. They were just there, right? So I bumped into one of you subscribers, and you know I don't really like telling people's names unless you specifically say I can, while I was filming. And I was like, hey, I was looking for these, have you seen them? And she's like, oh, check this location. I saw them yesterday. So I ran over there right after I was filming at the first store at the old 99. I went around looking for it. I'm like, oh, I don't see them. And then on the bottom shelf, I see this one pair sitting on the bottom shelf, just sitting there. And I was like, oh man, there's one pair left. I'm like, what are the odds that it's her size? I flip him over. Friends, it was her size. I was like, I had goosebumps. I was shaking. I was so excited because not only did I find one pair, I only needed one pair. I found the last pair and it was her size. And I was like, you know what? God is good. God was like, this is meant for her, because she's been going through a lot this week, you know, not to put her personal business, but she's been going through some things, and I just wanted to cheer her up, and I got to send her box. You know, we've been best friends since school, actually, since we were in school. So we've been friends for over 23 years now. So anyway, so she means the world to me. And I was like, you know what? I mean, these are probably more like just to lounge around the house. But either way, these were $5. And the fact that I found the last pair, I was like, this was meant to be. I was so excited, friends. I was like, thank you, God. All right, the other item that I found was the Gavalia coffee. This is my second favorite coffee, Gavalia. When the 99-cent store was around, I was obsessed. Anytime they got Gavalia, I would literally buy as much as I could. They had these little packets that you would just open up and then pour the coffee. It was like, I think it was a pour over, but it was like a little envelope, and then you would like put the little straps or the little handles on each side of the mug and pour the pour the water in. Oh, so good. But anyway, I found it actually had a bunch of these. I only grabbed one because I was like, I still have a lot of McDonald's coffee, so I'm trying to, mix it in here and there. But I grabbed one, and these are good until, sorry, I'm still like a little teary-eyed. These are good until January 23rd of 2026. So I was like, I'm gonna grab one box so that way others can enjoy. And yeah, I'm like, oh, actually I forgot I bought a Snapple. I was so thirsty, I forgot. I was like, man. I literally was going to drink it on the way to the other store, but I was so hyped that I forgot. But anyway, so I bought a Snapple. And, oh my goodness, I was so excited. It's funny, I haven't even tried them yet. So as soon as I walked into the store, I actually bumped into another one of you guys. We were both waiting for the store to open. And again, I don't have your permission to say your name, so I'm not going to. But we were both waiting at the front, right? And you know who you are, because you were like, oh, hi, Sway. And we were talking. And I was telling you that we were talking about picking up for other people, right? And I know you were picking up for some coworkers. Anyway, I found they were bringing them out as we came in, like first thing in the morning. They have the new hand sanitizers, so they have the sweet blueberry scented. I think this is supposed to be the Christmas ones. And they also have the cherry burst scented. So these are different than the other ones that we saw last time. And I haven't even smelled them yet. So let me do a little on camera. It's got a bit of a light. It's a little bit light. Let me see the other one. This is the blueberry one. Ooh. Oh my goodness. The blueberry smells so good. I feel like the cherry one doesn't really smell like cherries. I mean, it does a little bit. It almost smells like Kool-Aid cherry, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Like, it's a little bit on the lighter side. Yeah, but the blueberry, ooh. And it's funny because every time, it never fails. There's always one scent that I really like, and the other scent I'm like, it's okay. But for this one, they didn't have another red case because we already have the red case from the fall one. But then they have this glitter one or this clear one. So I guess it'll be for the blue one. Or you can, kind of do it on any of the, I guess this could be like the generic one that you can put on any of your cases. So if you like, any of your hand sanitizers, if you like glitter, you can put this one on. So I was so excited. So I grabbed a set for me, one for the bestie. And let's see. Okay. The other thing, so I haven't done a haul since last week or the week before. So I also found these, right? I was so excited, the little poopery dupes. And I was telling you guys, so these are $1.25 because they were sitting on this shelf with the $1.25 tag. And then somebody was like, oh, my store was like $3.25. And I was like, oh, really? I checked my receipt. These were $3.25. They're not $1.25 or $1.50. No, I think they were supposed to be $1.50, but at least that's what we're sitting on the shelf. And then when I went back, they had already moved them. So I was like, you know what? It's whatever. I'm like, it's my fault for not noticing right away. I should have caught it right then and there. But these are the full size bottles. Even at $3.25, it's still a really good deal. I mean, obviously it would have been better $1.50, but still a good deal. This one is the Tropical Madness 11 fluid ounces, and then this one is the Twisted Citrus. So these are basically like poopery. Oh my goodness, you guys know poopery, the poop stuff, the poop spray. So basically, you spray it into your toilet like, before you go use the restroom, before you sit down and do your business. So that way it doesn't like, blow up the bathroom. So it just kind of keeps things contained inside the bowl. So that's what this does. So if and they do have the small one, the little one, if you want to put it in your work bag, in your purse, if you're traveling or you're going to somebody's house, and you need to use the restroom, just spray that in there, so you don't, you're not like, oh my God, la comadre blew up the bathroom, so anyway, so I also found these are the Stinky Bowl gels. I heard that these don't last very long, but I'm like, it's $1.25. I'll try them. I also did pick this one up. This is the Home Bride Foaming Carpet Cleaner. This one I think was $1.50. Excuse me. This is the Stain, Dirt, and Odor Remover. And I like the fact that it comes with a little scrub thing, so you can like spray it and then just go like, like that. So I thought that was a really good deal. Let's see. Okay, I needed an ice cream scooper, so I bought one. Okay, this is from Five Below. Let me put this aside. And I mix things up. So yeah, I got the little ice cream scooper. I bought these thinking they were good. I tried one because I bought one for me and one for my good friend, my sweet tooth friend. Horrible. It was so disgusting. Don't buy these. It is so gross. Like, I couldn't even eat the gummies. They were like, the liquid thing was just so chemically, like, so I'm gonna throw this. I'm literally gonna throw, actually, no, I could return it actually. I have my receipt. But the other one, I threw it out because I already opened it and tried it. But I think this one I'm gonna return because it was gross. Gross, don't buy them. Like, seriously, I was so disappointed because I was so excited. I was like, yes, I'm like, these look really good. But no, they were not good. No bueno. All right, let's see. Okay, so I did find these, the Unwind. It's got magnesium and vitamin B, I think. So I grabbed these two, right? So I did find those. And again, I haven't done a haul in over a week. So you'll see some other not repeats, but so I grabbed these on one of my shopping days. And then you'll see I found more yesterday. I also needed a loofah, new loofah, a little scorby thing for the back. Well, that feels good. I'm over here like exfoliating. Anyway, so this is just a regular one. Sometimes you get lucky when you find the Equal Tools ones, but not today. However, speaking of Equal Tools, I did find this. This is the little multi-stone body sculpting roller. So I was like, I'll give this one a try. It was $1.25 by Equal Tools. So definitely a good deal on that. I also did pick up the little Halloween spatulas. You guys know I've been doing a lot of cooking videos. I'm doing cooking videos again every Wednesday and Sunday. And so far I've been doing like pumpkin fall themed ones so far. But I think starting next week, I'm going to switch over to Halloween ideas. So if you guys don't watch my cooking videos, please definitely check them out. A lot of you have been requesting for me to do them again. And I'm like, why aren't you watching? I'm like, they're back. But anyway, so yeah, if you like cooking videos, right now I'm doing fall themed, so a lot of pumpkin flavored items. So definitely check them out. I will link the latest one down below, but I've been doing them every Wednesday and Friday now. So all right, and let's see, anything else in here in this bag? No, I think that's it on that bag. But there's more. All right, so speaking of cooking videos, I did grab these for a cooking video for this week. I'm actually going to be doing a dupe of something very popular. So, but I did need these. So I'll just leave it at that. So if you guys want to watch my cooking videos, you'll learn how to do some dupes of a very popular item. I won't say what. I'll leave it as a surprise. All right, and then so this last weekend's trip, I also found more. This is a different flavor. This is the Hydrate Strawberry Lemonade. So these are for your water. So if because you drink a lot of water, after a while you're like, I just want to, sometimes you just want something a little sweet, but you don't really want a soda. You don't want the calories. And then I also pick up the Crystal Light. So these were $1.25. So super excited about that. And then, was this a grocery outlet? Oh yeah, I did stuff in a grocery outlet. I don't know, somehow this ended up in the bag. Oh, I know why, because I went to get the pumpkin. Okay. Anyway, so I stopped in grocery outlet and I grabbed these little dried, it says gently dried pineapple. And I also picked up the mango. I think these were like $1.99. So I picked those up at grocery outlet next door. So yeah. Anyway, yes. Also, more coffee at the Dollar Tree. I picked up, don't worry, there was plenty on the shelf. I picked up 4 of these. The Nestle Cafe. This is the 3-in-1 caramel latte. Oh, I'm so excited to try these. Yeah, so these are good until June 30th of 2026. So that's why I grabbed several, because 1, there was a ton on the shelf, and 2, these don't expire for a long time. So I was like, yeah, this could be a nice little, drink to have. Just in between, like, sometimes you need a little break from your coffee. So I picked those up. And then I also hit up La Target. I did do a Target clearance video. So I'll show you that. Oh, actually, I already posted it. What am I talking about? But anyway, I'll show you what I found. So I was clearing something, right? And I finally found this. I was so excited. I'm like, finally, my store got these. These are the Dollar Spot. These are $3. The little ceramic looking terracotta ghost mugs. My store I don't know why it took them so long. Like we were the first to get Halloween, but for some reason these mugs just never came out. I was like, I kept checking. I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, But we finally got them. So I snagged one. I'm like, yes. All right. So I also picked up this beach towel. I mainly just to like dry myself. I was not gonna go to the beach with it, but I thought it was a really good size. How much did I pay for that one? Actually, I forgot. Oh, it was $4.50. $4.50 for this giant towel. It was originally $15. $15 for a beach towel, and I paid $4.50. So I was like, yes. All right. The other item that I picked up at Target, I'm pretty sure it was Target, right? No, I'm sorry, Walmart. I also did clearance hunting at Walmart. So I guess, I don't know why I thought, couldn't I buy one at Target? Maybe not. Okay, anyway. I grabbed this. So I have 2 nephews. They're not really my nephews, but they're my comadre's kids. So, I call them my nephews and they call me Tio. But anyway, so I picked this up for one of them because they both love monster trucks. Already, the other one I already have his gift for, which actually his birthday is next week. So I picked this up. This was originally $24.97. I got it for $12. So good item to pick up. Definitely a good way to save. And then I picked these up at Walmart too while I was there. Okay, so I have a little bit of a bone to pick with Walmart. So these were originally $3.85, right? They raised the price to $4.04. I don't know why I'm saying quote unquote. But anyway, so they raised the price to $4.04, and then they did a rollback to $4. And then they were still ringing up for $4.04, and they still had a tag of $3.85 on the shelf. So I had to you'd be like, hey, no, that's not the right price. And at first they're like, no, that the sign's wrong. I'm like, but the price is right there. So anyway, so these were ringing up for $4.04. The rollback says $4, and then the actual shelf tag says $3.85. So I'm like, I'll settle for $4. I'm like, fine, I'll settle for $4. And they were like, no, it has to be $4.04. I'm like, no. I'm like, you're really gonna fight me over 4 cents? Anyway, so we went back and forth, and of course I was gonna be nice about it, but in my head, I'm thinking, you're really gonna fight me for 4 cents? But I was like, and I even said, honestly, it's not even. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal, the price. I'm like, but it's more about the principle, honor the prices on the shelf. So anyway, they ended up adjusting the price to $4, which is what the rollback price was, even though the shelf tag still said $3.85. But I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go at that, And then also, you guys watched, I did post my first look at Walmart Christmas. Yes, it is last week of September, and Christmas is already rolling out at Walmart. So I did post my first look, and of course there's gonna be more stuff added, so I'll definitely be going back. Maybe not this week, maybe, I don't know, maybe next week, as more stuff really comes out. But one thing that I will tell you guys right now, if you like My Texas House, they have a lot of stuff coming out this year. But the item that I had to grab was this. This is the 24-inch pre-lit cypress Christmas tree. This is selling out everywhere. If you have Walmart and they have My Texas House, or if you can buy it online, definitely get it now because this stuff is selling out. People are going crazy up for this on Instagram and on TikTok. So I was like, you know what? I really like it. I know exactly where it's gonna go in my apartment. So I was like, I'm gonna get one now because I know come next week I'll come back and they're sold out. So I'm like, I'm not gonna wait. I know it's early to be buying Christmas stuff, but I was like, at least this item I'm gonna hold on to. I'm gonna buy it right now because I know I'm gonna use it, and it's really nice too. I really like it. So yeah, so definitely check out Walmart. Check out my video too if you haven't already. The other items that I picked up were the oh, they're a little bent. The little Birkin dupes from La Five Below. So these are the little handles, and actually somebody said you could use these for your little boo-boos. You know, I was like, oh, I thought that was a really cute idea. So these were 2 for $5. So I'm probably gonna do a little giveaway with these probably soon. I don't know when, but I'll definitely do a giveaway with them and include something else. This is a little fun little thing because I know once I posted these, they sold out immediately. So yes, I did grab these at Five Below. They were 2 for $5. They are little Birkin dupes. You guys know I love me some dupes. So, all right, friends, I think that will do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this whole video. And again, don't forget to check out my couponing video, and I will be posting a brand new one tomorrow. I've already done my little scenario, like kind of broke down how I need to do my transactions to get the lowest price and get some freebies as well. So thank you so much for watching, my friends. Have an amazing, wonderful day. And again, thank you again to Linda and to Myra for the beautiful, thoughtful gifts. So friends, I hope you have an amazing, blessed day, and I will see you guys on the next one. Ciao.